mad loud. I can't even hear nothing. I'm gonna give it a second before I get started. Make sure everybody's here. I can't hear a damn thing, so y'all bear with me for a second. Alright, hopefully y'all can hear me. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so I'm back. Oh, alright, now I'm back. We're gonna give it a second. I haven't seen the notification drop yet. Mine's not even here yet, so give it a couple more minutes and then we'll get it started. Alright. They ain't do nothing, they did. Let me see. Alright. Oh. Notification just went out. We'll get started in a second. I am Vengeance. I am the Night. I am Batman. I like that. I appreciate you, Mom. Whoever set that up for me. That's lovely. Where do we leave off? I barely recall. Hey, Mod! How you doing, homie? Just waiting on the peanuts to populate the peanut gallery real quick, and we will get started shortly. I'm trying to do a little recap of what happened, but honestly, I don't remember. Let me see. I was Batman. I was Bruce Wayne. I was running around. Harvey Dent's running for some type of office, of course. I'm trying to help him. I ended up getting, what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. What's his name? The gangster dude. Into the eyes, starts to see. I forgot. But I ended up getting him arrested and everybody saw me. I didn't do nothing gangster because I'm trying to maintain my Batman persona. Catwoman knows who I am, of course. Damn, I don't remember. Something major happened at the end. I forgot what it was. Something about, I don't know. It's been like a month. If y'all remember, let me know. Welcome, Oolong T. Thank you for the bits. And Miss Sif Girl, thank you. Appreciate both of y'all. So I guess we got, we can get started. Hey, y'all can see. It should be a recap in the beginning of this to tell me what happened. Because as you can see, I really don't remember. Here we go. Previously on Batman.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
That's Oswald.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham.
Harvey did.
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone?
Yeah, Carmine
Is the
Falcone.
Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
I said it
Your
good enough.
father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
So they saw each other's scars. That's how they knew who they were. That they
How
had
many?
met before.
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty!
That's awesome. I could have chosen
It's
to kill him in front of
the
everybody, but I didn't.
Waynes.
So I was gonna do that.
Well, The Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Alright, here we go.
Don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
He's standing around in his feelings of his parents' crime scene.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for Solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
I'm not about to cut Alfred out right now.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore.
Does that help? I don't know if that helps.
But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you.
Kiss me.
I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Yeah, I'm not
Thank you.
turning on Alfred.
I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known.
It sounds familiar because every single Batman story ever? Or am I missing something?
Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
You talking about Gotham? Ma, you talking about Gotham?
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I ain't gonna say none of that. I don't know what I do.
On second thought, perhaps I don't want to know. He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
Thanks, Lula. We appreciate you giving up your last. Thanks for the support.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
Man, that's spoiled.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
That is ridiculous. His mama called the movie theater and told them what movies to play.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that?
Blue Ivy treatment, yeah.
There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Oh, my wings are on the way. Sorry, y'all got distracted. It's wings.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Dang, Thomas snitching on the ground. You mean to tell me Bruce knew the whole time who killed his parents and he just forgot? That's what you're going with?
Bruce.
You go to pearls. Gotta have the pearls. Can't kill Martha without the pearls. Falcone trying to take out the whole family. Oh, that's wild.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated.
So he just stood
And
there and
Carmine
remembered that?
Falcone
I don't like it.
knows why.
I don't like it at all. I don't like that. Y'all like that? Let me know, how do y'all feel about that? About this iteration where he remembers everything. He was told who killed his parents and he forgot. He stood in an alley that he's been to 1,000,000 times before and he just remembered it was Falcone. I don't like it. Y'all let me know something. Back at the GCPD. Thank you, MP3 Nut. I hesitating because you know, we got issues with your pronunciation, but appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying
Getting you
your
in to see
NJL
Falcone
notebook.
like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
Sorry, Harvey, I was going to tell you.
Tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone.
Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
How long is this hallway?
It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
He'll bust his head open. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
I feel like he's laying up in a morgue.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
Tommy.
More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
I said that mess, it looks like he's laying in a morgue, like on an examination table and not a hospital bed. I'm gonna ease him, cause I need information. I ain't really here for vengeance. I need to know what's going on.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. And a Be so easy to give me the whole file, wouldn't it?
Oh, he was on that stuff.
If they'd have put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you.
Don't you dare talk about my mother.
And why not, kid? I got nothing but good things to say about her. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Oh, no, it's not.
The bastard had to die!
I played before I got
Hands in
into
the air!
it.
Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
He's dead, yeah. Yeah, he took one to the head. That's it. He ain't coming back. That's what I'm saying. Ain't no coming back. He's gone. He will not be on season 2.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any
She had that
sense.
stuff around her mouth. Y'all saw that? She had like.
She'd never do anything to
purple
hurt the
veins and stuff on her
department.
face.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Someone planned this for a reason.
Even if that's true, the simple fact is she gunned him down in his hospital bed.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
I got my wings. Alright. Sorry, y'all. I got distracted by the wings. I told you she got her stuff on her mouth.
Still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
He didn't even take a sample. Did he just look at it with his phone?
As soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Get to confessing, girl. Got to get the answers up out of her before she realized she was
Oh,
broke.
God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
Oh, no.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
This about to turn into NJL.
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Murder. It was Kirk Franklin.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
All right, y'all.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Oh, it is, though.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
It is if you know who wants a revolution.
Alfred,
And
I
you
gotta get
remember
back to the
title
manor.
of this episode.
I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
The press can't seem to leave me alone.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's your cologne.
Girl, you gotta back
Word
up
is
off
there were
me.
shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
I have no comment at this time.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal.
I can't afford to
I
be
can keep your
associated
name
with
out of
you.
whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Yeah, maybe. I ain't gonna tell you. Yo, these jalapeno poppers.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone got off easy by getting killed. He deserved much worse.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three.
Remember
I
that.
hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Are these docks over here? This is the dock.
Find her now! Send a strong message.
Oh, sorry, I use all the drones.
Bring me her head! There you go. You'll be alright. You're right.
Ah, that one might not have been good enough. Triangulated.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time
to
he
send
met the
Batman.
Batman.
Batman get some answers. He gonna shake some things up.
bit more around here. The man probably had millions in his sub-drawer.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
So he already know he's dead. How does he know that?
You lot, come check out this office. Where is...
I don't know! Please!
Names. Right. You can help me. What?
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Rolling? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill...
Wait a minute.
Ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? You're going to attack the mayor? That's not going to happen.
Attack? Absolutely not. Mayor Hill's role has been decided. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Got to get to his girl. Wait, I pushed the wrong button? I pushed the right button? What the heck? I did what I was supposed to do. How I get my hand squeezed? This some bull. I did the right thing. You flipping. I'm a little busy right now.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
I know I ain't dying again. Ooh, I like kicking that door open.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
That was exciting, y'all. I still don't know how I died. But I'm gonna eat this jalapeno popper. Why don't you just tell her what's going on? Tell her I need to talk to you, man. Just let her know. Hey, you need to move. dressed like Bruce. Did I miss something?
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent-backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar. Flash money like that in here, you better be ready to fight. I got customers who knife a man for less.
Selina Kyle. Where is she?
Hey. Don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Look, back off. Now.
Jesus, man. No need to get all dramatical.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
Seems more like he's trying to start a fight. But... whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway.
Girl, you gotta be screwed.
When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
I'm going to deal with it. But I need you to tell me everything you know about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
You're not gonna tell her they best friends? Oh, okay.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selina.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Two different things.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl.
Straight up.
Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
I don't need this right now.
Don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Let's get it.
Beat it. We're here for her.
Not gonna happen. Let's dance.
If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Not done yet.
Give me like a Darkness of the Dragon vibe right now.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to them.
Oh snap! That's dope. You hit everybody in the head with the stick. I like that.
You fight pretty good.
We made it.
For such a pretty boy.
She just said I'm cute.
Come on, this way.
Thanks, Maud. He's so proper.
Quick, check the alleyway!
You see anything?
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Wow, what's up?
Yeah, we're alone.
She got a man. Got to leave her alone.
We should go.
Get out of my face, girl.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Just stay out of trouble.
That was weak.
Now, where's the fun in that? You shouldn't trust me, you know.
I need one of those.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice, People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately.
Got a decision to make.
Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
I don't want to start no trash as Batman right now. I'm probably go as Bruce. Yeah. You're trying to keep Batman.
Going as
right
Bruce
now.
is the smart choice.
This is a good place to stop, but I ain't gonna do y'all like that. I'm gonna give y'all what you came for in 8 more minutes of my time. Right, Mod? What you think? No, I ain't gonna turn up yet. Oh, I got cheese on my finger.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment?
Hey, sister girl.
The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
I was really hoping you'd be able to help me out. Who knows? Maybe I could return the favor one day.
Alright.
It seems you do have an appointment, Mr. Wayne. Silly me.
She know what's up.
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me.
He ain't in here doing nothing.
Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
We can be friends, Hill. I'd like us to put aside our differences.
It's easy to ask for peace when you've already lost the war. But I won't be the one to deny a fresh start. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A young man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
If that's true, then Oswald has a right to be angry. Is there any proof?
Your father and I hid our tracks quite well. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Fine. That's what it takes to earn your friendship.
I knew you'd see the light. It's time we really talked. Power is an old oak. The trunk stands strong, but it's the roots that hold it up. And the thickest of them lead to Arkham.
Arkham Asylum?
Your father, me, Falcone, we used it to get our enemies out of the way. Drugged and declared them insane. It made it easy to take their things. Thomas was the doctor. I leveraged my political power to ease the transfer of assets.
My father... I can't believe he'd be part of that.
It doesn't matter if you believe. Penguin does, and he's not happy about it. Gotham was chaos before we took control. At least now there's a semblance of order. Listen, Bruce. Now that we're back on the same side, your father's last gift to me. They're yours.
Aww.
The keys to the city.
Thank you.
Hamilton, call me Hamilton. Penguin's gathered quite a few victims to his crusade. But that's a problem for another day. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to prep for the debate. My door is always open, Bruce. Next time, make an appointment.
Whatever deal you made with Penguin, he won't honor it.
Don't worry about me. He's not the first to take a shot at me.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security at the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe,
Alright,
but Penguin's still out there.
End of the scene. Yeah, let's pause that there. Thank you guys for watching. Hang in there. We're gonna do a raid, so do not log out. Like I said, join us again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Same time, same place. We'll be doing something scary. I'm Cherry. Hey, Bro, appreciate you joining us. Now, I know you've been here for a while, but yeah, that's all for me tonight. So make sure you're here tomorrow. Make sure you stick around for the raid, all that jazz, and thanks for watching.